Welcome back to Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is a T-44. It's a Tier 8 Soviet medium tank. It's located on the north spawn of Lakeville and it's under the command of ukbatole. He's about to get trolled, and he's about to get trolled by a rather large tank. There's an Object 705 on his team, and he's going to push ukbatole out in front of the enemy so he gets killed. Not a very nice thing to do. There he is. There's the team killer, vda33. Well, you can see the 705 is taking the direct route into the town, whereas ukbatole is going the long way around, because obviously he's got less armour than the 705, and if the 705 takes a shot from the enemy, it's probably not going to even penetrate. But a T-44 is fairly light, so therefore the armour probably wouldn't stand up to a shot. Well, he's got a 100mm gun, capable of 250 output, penetrating 175mm of armour. But any second now he's going to meet the enemy. Oh, and he's spotted one already. It's a VK101P. He tracks him at distance, and there's the 705. Yes, he finally ended up here. Yes, in a short while he's going to cause ukbatole to die. ukbatole moving up as he should. Now you can see that 705 is side scraping on that corner, so just turning the camera around so you can see he pokes his head round the corner, ukbatole, and he's found a conqueror, and I think he's going to have a go at that conqueror. Can he? No, he can't shoot through the gap. Yeah, he's slightly higher. He's at the back, but he can hit that guy. Puts around into the Skoda T50, turns around to move away because that's a Tier 9 medium. Quite a nasty one at that, and he avoids any return fire. Oh, what a shot! Gets a nice little kill on the Skoda T50. And there's a bat chat. The 705 is around here. Okay, so this is probably the moment, or coming up now, where he gets killed. So he's already got a kill. He's helped his team. And let's see exactly what happens. I'm going to stay in third person mode so you can see clearly what goes on. ukbatole's moving up. The 705 is still behind him, but he's coming back. In fact, he's now saying, turn around, come back. Okay, ukbatole's found the conqueror, but he's also found a TVP VTU. Puts a round into him. Goes for another one. And he takes a round from the TVP. And then he goes around the corner, and here comes the 705 right up behind him and pushes him out in front of the enemy so he can get to the shot. So the conqueror and the progetto kill him because the 705 wanted to get to the enemy. He didn't sort of like say, do you mind getting out the way or anything. He just pushed ukbatole right out in front of the fire, so he took a round. In fact, he took 2 rounds. And in fact, he's now saying why, and he says he's sending a report to Wargaming, intending to report him. I mean, this sort of behaviour we just don't need in battle. It's so silly for somebody on your team to get you killed by just pushing you out in front of the enemy so they can get to the enemy instead. And it's happened to me as well. You saw in that last video with the T67, I was pushed out by a Matilda just so he could get to the firing position that I was in. Well, the enemy are now down at our cap, and this team are now, well, almost seized the enemy cap, and it looks like they are going to win because they have sufficient numbers and they are capping. 3 in the cap. They probably won't need to cap actually, but I would probably better to be safe than sorry. Forces the enemy to come back down the valley, and they can always decap if they need to. Well, the enemy started capping as well now, so they should not decap at all. And now we've got the 53 TP trying to push the 705 out into fire. So it appears that we've got a number of what they call cockwombles who are playing this game, and look, the 705 is now aiming at the 53 TP to shoot him. Yes, so it seems that they are all trolls. So let's have a look at the end of battle stats so we can see exactly what happened. Well, for ukbatole, he didn't get any medals or awards, but he did pick up some credits, so at least that's something. He did get a kill during that game. If we see the team scores, we can see it's quite a way down the table. 846 hit points of damage, and well, he only got the one kill and 484 base XP. The 705 did quite a bit better in terms of damage, but only by the virtue of the fact that he got ukbatole killed in the process. He was desperate to get to the enemy, and I think the reason why he told advised ukbatole to turn around and come back was that he wanted to do all the damage to the enemy, not ukbatole, and he could see that if ukbatole found the enemy, he'd probably get some shots into them, and he could probably see that ukbatole already did have a kill of his own, whereas the 705 at that point, I'm not sure if he actually did have a kill at that point, but he only got 503 base experience points anyway, so he didn't do that much better than ukbatole. If you show those it by XP, you can see that they're right alongside each other. So let's have a look at detail anyway. 6 shots fired, 5 direct hits, 4 penetration, damage of 846 hit points, received 4 hits, 4 penetrations, of which most of them came in just as he was pushed out in front of the enemy. 3 enemy vehicles damaged, 1 killed, and 362 hit points of damage assistance. As a result of that battle and the ammunition he expended, he actually made a loss for the game, even after the fact that he got a personal missions payout running at the same time. Made a loss of 1,812 credits. It's not a huge amount, but it is relevant. He also received 484 XP, got 363 from personal missions payout, took home 1,089. But I think the point here is that the 705, this player, Object 705A, vda33, got him killed. And there was absolutely no need for him to do what he did, that 705. It was completely blatant. They pushed him out because ukbatole did not listen to his request for him to turn around, and he wanted to get to the enemy first, so he didn't mind if he got ukbatole killed. So yes, this guy is a troll. He's going to be added to our troll list, and if you come across this guy in battle, don't rely on him, and don't sit in front of him, because if you do, he'll probably try and push you out in front of the enemy, but or get you killed. So in fact, don't offer any help to this guy at all. It seems that he can win the battles on his own. Let him try and do that, and then once he's been killed, you can then reap up afterwards. But certainly this sort of player doesn't deserve any help from anyone, because he's a nasty little troll who kills his own team. So thanks very much indeed for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and thank you.